Very basic. But is it? I think it's pretty well thought out design, if you ask me. I've tried it numerous combs. And I keep going back to this one. This is the one I reach for. It fits my hand perfectly. I've tried Sesabon. When I first started using this Sesabon, I liked them. And there's another one out there that Rum is been using. Not a dart. What is it? It's one that a clipper company put out that looks pretty cool. So I thought about trying that one, but I haven't yet. But anyway, real quick video. I just want to talk about the combs that I use. I think for some barbers, it kind of goes both ways. It's one, they find a comb they use and nothing else. And other barbers will just use anything or whatever. But those, of us that are comb snobs, if you will, we have found our favorite. And like, I don't know, these are my extras because anytime they go on sale or anything, you guys know it's just like 13 bucks a piece. Anytime I'm rolling through Amazon, they got it for like $10. I'll buy it. If they put them on sale, I'll buy one or two. I mean, it was just one or two. Because, they do wear out. Like, I've got one at the shop now. It's got some nicks and everything on it. So, I got a really cool comb coming tomorrow that I'm excited to try out. But, that's neither here nor there. That'll be tomorrow. So, these are often called flat top combs. I can't give you any suggestions on this one. This is the JRL that I was sent when I bought some clippers, but I have not yet used it. It seems like it could be a little flimsy for my taste. I don't know, but then again, it might be nice and thin, might be able to really get through there. So, I held off on using these things forever. They seemed like cheap and cheesy till I started using them. And man, these little zigzags, they lift the hair. They lift that hair, get it right up there. It's really cool, really like these. And I've got a source where I get these for like $1.25 a piece or something like that. So I buy, I've got probably 10 or 20 of them around. Probably got enough for the rest of my career. Unless I lose them. I do lose stuff. So, anti-flat top comb. I mean, and they're probably like $5 normally. So really super inexpensive. But I've found that I really like this thing. It has a good feel and everything else. One of the worst that I've used of these was the Babyliss. I just couldn't get it to lift up any hair. And so I think a lot of time it goes to hair type and stuff like that. With the flat top combs, I used to find I would use this for this hair texture, this for this hair type, but I really don't have to do that with this anymore, which is cool because I don't have to like, oh man, I'm not lifting the hair. I'm not, being able to get up in there like I need to. This just goes through any type of texture I put it through so far. And I've been using for probably at least a year since, I found them started using them. So, that being said, who knows? Now, do see a little bit of extra material on these teeth back here. So, that's kind of a sign of quality or lack thereof. The teeth aren't clean. These two, kind of my go-tos. So, my toolkit, I'm not really... I've been using a lot of cheap shears lately. And like ULG, stuff like that. What I've got right now is, check back at the videos, the Fugacci. They're starting to kind of pull hair. So it's been two months or so. So not a large amount of time. Was it worth the 30 bucks? Maybe so, I won't get them sharpened. I mean, my gosh, it'll cost 25 to get them sharpened. Not worth it at all. So, but I mean, at first they did really, really good. I'm going to try to tweak the tension a little bit. And sometimes the pulling can be where the blades aren't parallel. They're kind of like this. And so when they come across, they yank because they're not meeting and slicing. They're meeting half and, not slicing all of it. So I'm going to try that first. If that doesn't work, I'll probably just pull another pair out or whatever. I am looking for a higher quality shear. It's just isn't the time of year or the time of life to be buying them, what with everything going on. So I don't know what I want yet. Shears are one of those weird things. Like you can't try them really. So unless you know somebody has some, and it's weird. Coworker had some shark fins. I tried them. I liked them. I bought some. I didn't like them. Why? I don't know. I got a little bit different model, yes. The ones that I tried and liked were, oddly enough, like a 5.5-inch student shear. So I got size I normally use, about a 6, 6.25, whatever it was. Not the top of the line, but kind of medium of the shark fin. They weren't a student shear, and I couldn't get on those things at all. So I sent them back. They were really good about accepting the return, not a problem at all. And the last one, I have one more of these wrapped up somewhere in a package, but I couldn't find it, so get the one that I have to use. I like these. I got this from a guy that was sharpening our shears for a long time. It's this is worn out, but it's a BW and number 298, made in Japan. Really tough and durable. I'm not going to try to break it because I only have like 2 of these. These are around like $15 a piece. I did find one place. Okay, so I found a place they were cheaper. No, telling your wrong story. Got one, liked it. I think maybe I found one more. I don't know. I was like, man, I like these, so I want to buy some more. Found a website that was selling them. But what they sent me was not this. It was something else. It was just what they had replaced this with. So I'm thinking maybe these aren't made any longer. I don't know. But I do really like these. But, at the price point and everything else, are they miles better or any, that much better than the Annie comb? No, not really. I found these probably work for like 85 to 90% of the hair, whereas the Annie actually is a little bit higher than that. This one just, it works pretty good. But anyway, saw this laying there. I was trying to find something else. I was trying to find that wall clipper comb. I couldn't find one. I don't know where I put one. I'm going to find one of those. But the next video should be here pretty soon. I'm waiting on a comb to come in. And I'm going to try this comb out. And I'm going to show you a video about it. Because I haven't seen anything like this comb. It's kind of a cool idea. It may be a totally cheesy gimmick. It may be really cool. I don't know. Sure, it'll be helpful to someone. But hey, what fun is it to, how much fun it is to get these things, try them out, and report on. A lot of fun. Thanks again for watching. Any questions I may answer about a comb or what have you. And it's crazy. As simple as this tool may be, they are all so different. And, until you use them daily, that's in your hand all day long. You either have a comb of some type or another in your hand at all times. Everybody who thinks it's the clipper or the scissors. And it is, but what's in the other hand? Because you don't cut with just your hand or, use just scissors. You got to have a way to pull up the hair and feed it. Or, do clipper over comb, what have you. So, try out some different combs. Try some that I suggested in here. Try oh man, what does YS stand for now? Oh, YS Park. I don't think we know what YS stands for. But yeah, it's YS Park. 339 is my favorite. Rum suggested one. I didn't like it. The teeth were too wide on it. So, try them out. It works for some hair. I make it work because I have it. Usually it's stuff that I don't use ends up going to the kids' bathroom for, them to use for their grooming and stuff. So, with it being a tool you use all the time, focus on what you're using. Especially if you're having trouble, things like that. Ask around. We'll see you next time with another video.